Girls, it's a brand new year and it's time for a rebrand. This year, we are going to get everything we have ever wanted, everything we have ever dreamed of, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that step by step on today's episode. Whatever you do, make sure that you stick around until the end because this one is a good one. We are doing a complete reset for this year, a new lifestyle, a new mindset that is going to get you everything that you've ever dreamed of. It's all coming up right now. Hi, welcome back to the Vibration Vault. My name is Alia Zaray. I help women all over the world navigate their love life in a more feminine way. So if that sounds like something that you want to do, make sure to subscribe, stick around. Okay, let's begin. There is one thing that a woman in her feminine energy has learned to master. She does this with ease. Sometimes it's hard for her to quite put her finger on what she's actually doing because she lives by this in every single moment of her life. She lives in this moment in joy, in happiness, in distress, in grief, okay? And that one thing is detachment. You see, this year, because we are high value women, we're constantly looking for change. We're constantly looking for elevation. We're constantly looking for new ways that we can make changes. But sometimes what happens is we go to make these changes and we see our current reality and we see that this is too big of a change. We think, what's the point? It's going to take so much energy. It's going to take so much effort. What if it doesn't materialize? What if things don't change? What if I end up embarrassing myself? What if things don't progress the way that I want them to? What if I don't achieve my goals? What if I don't achieve my dreams? And you start to look at your dreams and your goals as something that is too big of a dream to achieve. And that is simply because you are looking at it in the 3D. That is your current reality. That is the efforts of the past 3 to 6 months of the work that you've been putting into it. And you've been working so hard. You've been putting so much into the woman that stands before me today. But I want you to think of it like this. There are two different realms of reality. There is the 3D and there is the 5D. Now, a woman in her 5D is able to detach because she chooses her reality from the 5D. So the 3D is your current reality. It's what you see around you. Example, it's people might not respect you, people might not take you seriously, men might cheat on you, you feel insecure, you're not happy with your body, you're not happy with your skin, I don't know what it is, you're not happy with your weight. Whatever it is, that is your current 3D. These are your limiting beliefs and your experiences that have accumulated to make up your reality right now. It's all you can physically see. Now, the second realm is the 5D. The 5D has a version of you in every different version of life. There's a version of you homeless. There is a version of you rich on a yacht, version of you married to the man of your dreams. There are so many different versions, and what manifests from the 5D into the 3D is what you choose to focus on. Because remember, girls, whatever we focus on expands. So whatever you're focusing on worries-wise here in the 3D, I don't know if I'll ever be chosen. I don't know if men are always loyal. I think every single husband eventually cheats on their wife. Whatever worries you're having here, whatever you're focusing on, is going to materialize from the 5D. So all of your future worries, you are handpicking and you are manifesting those things to happen to you, which is why your mental diet is so important. It's why what things you are consuming, conversations you are choosing to engage in, the people you surround yourself with this year need to be very selective. You need to be very intentional about how you are moving forward. So the reason why a woman in her feminine energy can detach so easily is because she is constantly looking at the 5D and thinking, although I cannot see it in my reality, I have chosen that reality for me. There is no other result that is going to happen apart from the reality I have chosen for myself, because she knows that whatever she focuses on expands, whatever she focuses on grows. So she's focusing on the 5D more than what she can currently see in her reality, which means that nothing is actually unrealistic for her, which means that nothing should be unrealistic for you. Now, another amazing trait that I really want you to adopt this new year is being self-accountable and very self-aware. A woman in her feminine energy does this very well. In fact, she does this constantly. I am constantly blaming myself for anything bad that has happened. Now, you might think, whoa, victim mentality. But no, let me give you an example. If you were to look in the mirror and you have a spot on your face, so you're looking in the mirror, you see a spot, are you going to start scratching at the mirror to get rid of that spot on your face? Are you going to start shouting at the mirror, blaming the mirror? Why do you always do this? Why do you always make me look this way? Why do I feel so ugly right now? No, because you would be classed as clinically insane. So you're not going to be doing that. But what you would probably do is you would say, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to open up my skincare. I'm going to start treating the problem, right? Your problem. You are the problem, right? So you start to treat these things with medicines, with a spot patch, with, I don't know, whatever it is. And then in a few days, you look in the mirror and you're thinking, oh my gosh, who is this goddess? I love her. You are beautiful. You're amazing, whatever. You love what you're looking like. So that transformation, it took some time for the spot to heal. It took some self-accountability. That spot was not going anywhere fast if you were to start blaming the mirror. And that is exactly what I want you to think about in your reality. If you have a partner right now that isn't treating you the way you want to be treated, it's easy to blame that partner. This is all your fault. This is all your fault that you are treating me this way. But no, the way I teach my girls and the way I'm teaching you right now is that actually everything is your fault, because when you take back the power, that means you are the one that can make the change. That means that you are orchestrating your life. That means that you're not letting life just happen to you. And so what I want you to do is not say, oh my gosh, he's treating me this way because I am unworthy. That's not the kind of ownership I want you to take. No, what I'm telling you to do is, okay, he's treating me this way because if I'm being really honest with myself, I did miss a few red flags with him at the start. I did overlook those. And that is something that I will know better now in the future. Or perhaps I have been a bit too lenient. Maybe I'm not running a tight ship at home. Maybe I'm not really letting him provide for me. Maybe I'm not giving him the space to do good and kind and nice, elaborate things for me. Maybe I am jumping in. Maybe you are overriding these decisions because deep down you are a perfectionist. You just want the best for your relationship, but it's not providing you the space and him the space to be the person that you want him to be. And so he's not giving you the results that you want because maybe there is a part of you that can make a difference to enhance and enforce a change within him. What I want you to remember is we are the most powerful beings on this earth. God has given us free will. We have free will to make decisions, have opinions, make a difference. And what I'm asking you to do right now is really use your free will to the highest degree. You have the power to choose you. You have the power to make a difference. And similar to the mirror, what I want you to remember is just like the spot when it was healing and you went to look in the mirror, there is a delayed reality. There is a delayed time that it took for the spot to heal. And that is the same delayed reality you will have in the 3D and 5D. So the time that it takes for the things to come from the 5D into your reality is not going to be from now to tomorrow, okay? Sometimes it might be. It's happened to me before. Things really do feel like they happen overnight, right? But it's not realistically going to actually be that way for you. It's going to take time, just like the spot took time to heal, but you just detach from the outcome of it happening. Once you put all of those potions and lotions and patches on, you just know. You go to bed and you just trust that that spot is healing. You have detached from the outcome because you know, again, you will rise to your supremacy and you will look like the goddess that you usually look like. I need you to let go in this moment and trust you will get to your destination regardless. Let me tell you a story. I'm moving to Dubai, so I'm currently getting all of my things together and I'm so excited, but I was actually meant to move to Dubai about 3 years ago, but because of the relationship I had with my partner, we were living in so many different places, I decided to hold off that move. I couldn't do long distance from Amsterdam to Dubai, it just didn't seem logical. So I held off my move to Dubai. But it wasn't the fact that I thought, okay, now my dreams are all severed and they've all washed down the drain. No, that's not correct. I would never do that to myself. I love myself and have worked so hard on who I am that I would never disrespect myself like that. But instead, I detached from the outcome. I thought, I know that eventually I'm going to get to Dubai. But how amazing would it be if I can get my relationship to being in this very strong place that it is now? Exhibit A, I am engaged. Okay, so if I get my relationship to being to a place that is very strong and sustainable, perhaps it would be better to move to Dubai with my partner, right? In a stable state. And so when I'm detached from that outcome, instead of being really hard on myself, saying, you've just washed away all of your dreams, you're going backwards, you're not working on yourself, you're putting someone else first. No, I was putting myself first for the long run. And now I am living in something that I used to dream about, but now I am going with a person that I love dearly. You see, when you detach from the outcome and you realize the joy is in the journey. If I had been so hard on myself in those 3 years and been like, okay, well, I'm going to show him a lot of resentment. I've stayed here for you. I'm doing this for you. If I'd done that, we would have lost the connection. The joy wouldn't have been in the journey because I would have been constantly frustrated and upset. You have to let go. If you know it's going to happen and you are certain, for me, I chose to buy. That was in my 5D. I was going there regardless, right? And I knew I was going to go there with him. It was just a matter of time. But I found the joy in all those moments. Now I have a catalogue and a collection of amazing memories that are irreplaceable. I wouldn't go back and change them if somebody paid me to. And I need you to have that certainty on the decisions that you are making. You make good decisions. New affirmation. Say it every day. I make good decisions. I trust my decisions. I trust who I am. I trust who I'm becoming. I trust my partner. I trust my friends. I trust my life. I trust the signs that God chooses to show me. I need you to put so much trust into who you are. I want you to put trust in the fact that God has given you decision power, that God will send you messages and signs. And if you don't believe in God, that's okay. Right? If you believe in the universe, if you believe in something, a higher power, bigger than yourself, that is something that will always save you every single time. Because believing in a higher power, something that is more powerful than you, makes you feel like you are divinely protected. And whatever you believe is going to materialize because whatever you focus on grows. So I believe I am divinely protected. I believe that my sister is watching over me from heaven. I believe that I am guided. I believe my decisions always lead me to the greatest good. And I believe that the friends and family I have around me always have my best intentions at heart. I want you to adopt this certainty in your life because I promise you, it will filter out the bad people and it will bring in the people that are meant to be right by your side. So what I really want you to take from this episode and bring into the new year is that detachment is your superpower. You need to detach from the outcomes. You need to detach from things that are not going correctly on your timeline or correctly on the plan that you so perfectly put into your mood board. Your plan is working out even better than you could have ever imagined. Trust yourself. Trust the process. Trust when people are taken and stripped from your life. Trust when people are brought into your life. Trust the seasons that people will come into your life and honor them. Celebrate them. And the goal here is to become the most feminine, self-aware, so connected, so aligned person that this almost gives a domino reaction to the people that are around you. You see, because my partner trusts me indefinitely. When I have an intuition, when I make a decision, when I say, no, darling, I don't think we should do that. No, darling, I think this is what you should do. My partner blindly trusts me because I show unwavering dedication to my own decisions. I back myself 1,000,000%. Everything that I say is going to happen always happens because I've just decided that that is the way it's going to be. There's not a weird formula. All it is a decision. I've decided I want it to work out this way. I choose it from the 5D. I drag it into my 3D. It's done. I might not see it right now. You might not see it right now, but it's already done. Detachment. Beautiful. And that instills confidence from other people into you. So it gives you this, I wanted to say leadership, but my partner is the leader in our relationship. I love to let him lead, but I show my partner how I want to be led. And as a woman in your feminine energy, that's important. You have to be showing your partner how you want to be led. And so there's so much certainty. It comes from making small little changes and decisions, and also giving him the confidence back to continue doing what he's doing, especially if he's a provider. No, baby, you've got this. You can do this. That is you detaching from your current reality. Hey, baby, something really bad went wrong at work. You go straight to the 5D. No problem, darling. I bet tomorrow somebody's going to come and somebody's going to change their mind. Or I bet he's going to go home and speak to his wife and she's going to say, don't do that. It's a bad decision. And then all of these things will be resolved. Every time I've done that with my partner, 100% of the time, and I'm saying 100 because it's every single time to a point where it's crazy, every single time that will happen. Something bad, something really bad's happened in business. I say, give it a day. This person's going to speak to this person. And then lo and behold, he tells me the next day, exactly what you said would happen has happened. And everything is in a better position than it ever has been. And that is just thought transmission, right? And I've spoken about thought transmission before. Thought transmission is where you can infiltrate other people's thoughts. Perhaps I will do another detailed video on thought transmissions and explain that further. But I think that's time for another episode. So that is a wrap for today's episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, then you are going to love all of the other episodes on my channel. So obviously be sure to go and check those out. So I will see you over there at my other episodes, or I will just see